And once again, Kellen is going to get final pick here on the red side. Especially with the Renekton priority, this does end up happening very often. He knew what he was playing into a long time ago, but now he sees the whole comp.
You can honestly just take Lulu here. Like, you have Engage in your composition. Lulu's ult, the knockup is now a second. They buffed it a while back from 0.75. And you have a Vi. Oh, and a Renekton. It was a very mistake-heavy game one. They cannot make mistakes here or it will cost them heavily.
Absolutely. It's got to be clean from both sides here, jumping out of the rift for game number 2.
To the double elimination stage of playoffs, and that gives a lot of security.
Yeah. That would be pretty interesting, actually, to see who they do end up choosing. You know, who ends up in 5th and 6th place in the first place, and then...
So smart.
Yep, take a look at this. Hey, it's a little lane swap-arino, as nice little flash with the Counter-Strike, but...
That feels horrible, though, for Zeus.
You still feel awful.
Yep, and now it's that situation where you have to rush into, oh, we have to lane swap now. We don't have a choice. Kingen is just going to be a nuisance here. He's going to try and force a smite or something.
Smite's down, but...
Oh, yeah.
Definitely trying to at least chunk them down. I mean, Zeus already chunked a bit, and Owner maybe denied...
Was that lane swaps felt so severe when you weren't ready for them. And the other team had one planned and were going into it. And it was very clear from this T1, weren't ready for a lane swap to happen. Didn't do the homework to check for it. Zeus got baited, and now he's just stuck here getting no value. And yes, T1 are going to get more plates, but they were going to their plan was to hard stomp lane and get plates.
Yeah.
Lucid and Kellen there to walk him in, and Kellen is level 1, by the way.
Yeah. Well, they will be able to be walked in at least. Lucid just going to punch the air. But aiming did get chunked out a bit, so... You know, at the end of the day, this lane swap, it does what it was meant to do early on, but now aiming... Also got Owner pathing up top, and they are going to find Lucid here. Might be forced to flash, but no, he gets his Q back.
Oh, you can see Owner was trying to threaten like a stun flash there, trying to force Lucid to flash, but Lucid just disengaged with the Q. But Grubs will be started, and bot lane still going badly.
Yeah, well, we do have TF in this game, as now the handshake is pretty good, but carrying a lot of trouble here as they're trying to trade it back is Guma, but his first blood going over to Zeri here, aiming will pick up a big chunk of gold.
But didn't have the bailout there, maybe on cooldown?
This is TF. Yep, he's right. He is playing TF. Correct champion call out from Showmaker. Confirmed. As in goes Kellen, there's the Dominus. No Counter-Strike right now for Zeus, has his ult up, but trying to force the flash here is Kingen, and he's not going to be able to. Zeus just walks it off. We'll see when he does pick up that item. Sometimes you just go for the gold card. As here,
going for the full commit.
Full committal from the side of DK, and everybody on the side of T1 very out of position here. They're trying to just focus down Guma. They're not quite able to. The bailout comes in. He is going to be res, but down he goes. The trade is good for DK. And now Owner, oh, the flash not going to be good, but he is able to get in range of actually ulting over the wall. Meanwhile, aiming, trying to punish Keria. That's not going to happen, and in fact, Owner does get away. Just the blue. They are going to get it on a couple of people as Faker actually moves in and takes it down.
And now with that pressure, with the reset from aiming, they're actually able to get this mid-tier 1, and we kind of saw how much they struggle.
Oh, the handshake. Okay, Lucid denied
his Manamune and get a stack before this dragon. They've got about 2 minutes. The flank engage.
Yeah, they're just sending it. The Viol's right here on Aguma, who's in a lot of trouble, and Lucid is full health. He's able to get away. No, he goes down, actually. And now Guma super low, but it's actually aiming who gets taken out. The flank comes in from the side of DK, and it's going to backfire immediately. King of the though, gonna pull the trigger, takes out the Viego. And now this Krog is pretty huge, but is it going to matter? It doesn't look like it. Showmaker not able to do much. It's a big fight win for the side of T1, as it's only Kellen left, and eventually he will not be left.
He's got flash, but I don't think that's going to help. Not if you're going that way. I think his goal is just, you should just die.
The turrets.
Oh wait, he can go through those turrets.
Yeah.
Find a lot of time.
You can eat the turret shots. You can
I think, honestly, the play might just be to give the kill over to... No, this is not a play.
They know he's there. I mean,
give the kill to Carrier. Maybe they can find an angle for this. Aiming still hits his cleanse, and Showmaker's got goes to the spell bug.
Look at the hostile takeover CD as well. You see Carrier desperate to get that one up. It was so valuable in that last fight. And might just end up being a flip here. The Destiny comes in. And yeah, here comes Lucid, but it goes to Renekton. Kingen gonna pick that one up. and that will deny the Ocean Soul.
Just absurd that in a situation with a
Baron.
Kalista and 2 junglers, the Renekton. We'll see if Lucy can pull magic again. No flash available for him.
Yeah, just gotta go in with the Q. They don't have much vision. Oh, the hostile takeover catches him. He's too late, and the pull comes back. T1, though, will pick up the Baron.
They don't get their soul they wanted, but they'll get the Baron for Kellen.
Just gonna Valkyrie over the wall. Doesn't look like DK necessarily want to fight unless it's really on their terms here. Up against the Baron, as T1 are trying to push the top lane now. Owner a little bit behind the play, but now Kingen is going to be spotted by Owner, and Kingen is forced into the fight. TP coming in from Faker, but Owner is all alone. The Wild comes in with the flash, and Owner's just dead. Meanwhile now, the Lulu ultimate comes in, saves Showmaker, as we're getting pretty down and dirty with this one, I think, as now 5v4 here for the side of DK. As the gold card will come in on a Faker, bit of damage into Lucid. He's chunked out in an insane way. And now Showmaker just gonna ult away. Rest of the team trying to fight here. Amy just gonna get dunked on by the Jax. And not even Redemption will help him. Looks like Kellen, similar spot. Should be going down here eventually, you would imagine. Oh, the TP is going to deny it. And C1, wonky fight, but they will win it.
Felt like Zeus is hunting still. Can he find him?
Yes.
Yes. The answer is yes. Not sure you have an answer to this one, Kellen. He's accepting his fate. Zeus is stalling out the respawn for a little bit longer.
Harry kind of alone, but he does have his team coming on in with the TP. Lucid now is kind of alone, and he's now very alone in the Death Chamber. Actually, he's there with his buddies Renekton and Lulu. C1 have really ripped this game open.
Yeah, just on the back of a few pretty fantastic plays, we've seen T1 really take control of this. There is Showmaker looking for an angle onto Faker. Faker is on vision, but he will scry an orb. You will see Showmaker coming. And in the meantime, T1 are making some headway bot lane. So maybe D+ probably want to defend this.
You know, I think that would probably be a good idea. T1 doesn't seem to care about the Renekton, who is alone, and do a ton of damage to him. But now TP is coming in, aiming, trying to have a little Zeri moment here at the end of this one, as Guma is going to get knocked up, but there's the bailout. The Rend gets the kill, but down will go the Kalista anyway, as they're still pushing forward. It's an extra kill onto Kellen, and they're looking for a bit more. This Jax is huge, and so is the Viego. 5-0-4 right now for Zeus, and the game might just be over.
Yeah, it looks like the Jax nerfs didn't do anything to him. He has just been popping off after the laning phase in this one, and it gives him a lot of confidence to start things off, but Zeus just has a killer instinct for aiming in particular. 왼쪽 볼게. 살짝 봐줘.
He's like, let's go left, go for this.
야, 끌었다, 와. D+ just not able to do enough. 10,000 gold down. Ocean Soul secured for T1, and they are pushing.
King just not here as well, and the damage from Faker is huge. Redemption utilized, but you've lost all 3 inhibitors, and it's going to be a very long while before they get those back as well. So just now sieging up in the base. They don't even need the Baron. Here comes a massive knockup, though, as DK trying to fight back. The cleanse comes in for aiming as he tries to carry this fight, but man, they're just so far ahead. The wallets are so heavy for the side of T1 that it doesn't seem to matter.
The Ocean Soul going to heal them up as well. If it wasn't a 10k gold lead, that would have been a sick play, but I don't think it's enough right now. T1 just looking to end.
Doesn't look very likely. Aiming's kind of got to do it all by himself here, but the damage is being layered in. As a nice polymorph from Kellen, but that's just about it. As now Guma flashing forward. They will play with their food, they say, and they will take game number 2 and tie things up against T+ Kia in the series. Maybe they just get a really strong bottom lane for Guma and Keria in the counter pick on that side, as this time they went for Kalista Renata, and it worked out in a big way.
And I think as well, the fact that they left the Vi open